So what's going on, guys? DIY Dan here again, and this is another Mechanical Backroads Arizona video. In this video, I am adding a cup holder to my 2000 Jeep TJ that I got off of Amazon. The main reason that I'm adding this cup holder is that my Jeep TJ is a stick shift, and when you go to shift into second gear, if you've got much in there besides a can of soda, it is going to hit and makes it really awkward to shift. So now that we've added this cup holder that sits up above the glove box, that is no longer an issue. So here is a video clip of my wife driving around using that cup holder after she bought an $8 drink from Starbucks. My wife said that it held this drink perfectly fine. She had no concerns of it dropping that drink during the time that she was driving with it, which I did have concerns about because it did seem a little on the flimsy side. The bracket that holds it in place is made of metal, but the cup holder itself is made of plastic. The only downside to this cup holder so far that I have found is it doesn't have a very wide base. However, I do understand why they did that, is so you don't put a ginormous drink in there where the cup holder itself can't handle the weight and possibly break, or the drink itself tip over while driving. Now, one thing I did think was pretty cool about it is you can go anywhere from a soda can to a water bottle to even the skinny cans, and it does hold all of those items very tightly where you don't have to worry about them falling out. Now, we are Amazon affiliates, and I will put the link to this cup holder in my description if you want to get it coming. And now I'm going to get to showing you how to install it, because it does take about 10-15 minutes, if that, to install it, and you will need a couple tools in order to do so. Now let's get to it. So the first thing you will need to do is remove the glove box. In order to do that, all you have to do is pull the strap out from the side, then basically fold it down and it will come off the hinges. Then you will need a 10mm socket on a ratchet because a wrench will not work. I found a 1/4 inch deep socket worked well with a rather small ratchet, or a short extension and a shallow socket would work as well. In order to break loose and remove the 2 nuts that are holding the grab handle to the dash of the vehicle. There is a total of 4 nuts right behind that panel. However, you only need to remove the 2 that are right behind the grab handle. Then there is a total of 4 screws that you need to remove. You can use a Phillips screwdriver in order to do this. You need to remove the 2 that are right underneath the grab handle, and then there is 2 more that hold the latching mechanism for the glove box that are just directly underneath. Then you should be able to remove that grab handle from the dash. Once doing that, all you have to do is slide the cup holder over the stud coming from behind the grab handle that is more towards the center of the vehicle, and then set that back up into place. Then all that's left to do is go ahead and start both of those nuts and tighten those down and put the 4 screws in, the 2 that are underneath the grab handle and then the 2 that hold the latching mechanism for the glove box. When you go to put the latching mechanism on for the glove box, there are 2 little tabs that you need to make sure go up into the little holes to line it up correctly, and then go ahead and put the screws in, and make sure you put the tapered part of that latch towards the glove box door so it slides up and latches correctly. Then all that's left to do after that is go ahead and reinstall the glove box door. Simply set it on the hinges at the bottom and then raise it up a little bit in order to slide the strap in place that holds it. And that's all there is to it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some good information. If so, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. The whole concept of my channel is to give you guys the most information in the least amount of time as possible so I don't waste your time. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Later.